welcome back to my channel. Today is yet another cold, snowy day here in upstate New York. So other than just clean my house, I decided that I was going to do a little project today. For Christmas, I got a vanity from my parents, and it came shipped out, but it came actually really broken and damaged, so we had to send it back. And the new one that is non-damaged and hopefully in really good condition, I haven't actually opened the box yet, it's back there. That one I just got in the mail today. So I am going to put that together and I'm going to bring you guys along with me. So here we go. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so like I said earlier, I actually got this vanity as a gift for Christmas from my parents. So I don't actually know what it looks like at this point, except for that little picture on the outside of the box there. So believe it or not, I am actually really big into like organization and planning things out before I do them. So here I am just kind of taking all the parts out of the box and putting them into perspective piles, like the legs and the chair head go together and then the desk and all those parts go together. So that way I can make sure I have all of the pieces before I start putting something together, and then I find out halfway through, oh, I'm missing a leg to the chair, or I'm missing 6 different screws or something like that. I don't know. I just like to be really organized with it, and I think it helps go a lot faster as well. Thankfully, this was very easy to put together. I just followed the instructions, and it really only took me about 30 minutes to put every piece together. So that means the chair, the desk, and the mirror all only took me about 30 minutes. So these are all of the parts that came with this, all laid out. And as you can see, there's not many different things to put together. And what made it even better was that the drawer was already attached to the desktop, so I didn't even have to worry about putting that together. This step right here goes for both the attaching the legs to the chair and the legs to the top of the desk. But right here I am just showing you on the top of the desk, and I'm going to do that for both screw holes on all 4 corners of the desk. I always take my hands and try to tighten the screws in as much as I can on all 4 of the legs of the table before I take the wrench that they give me and tighten them all the way. Like I said, I'm a planner, so I like to make sure everything is exactly where it needs to be before I make it final. And then taking it from there, I'm going to do that exact step to each of the 4 legs of the table to make sure they're attached. Okay, then as simple as that, the base of the table is done. I just make sure the table legs are nice and sturdy before I flip it over, but yeah, that's basically it for the first part. So right here I am unwrapping the top part of the chair that you would actually sit on, and it is actually a really, really nice material. It's like a kind of velvety, soft type plush material. I'm not sure how to describe it other than that, but it's really nice and I really like it. Alright, and then right here, again, I am just going to put the 4 legs of the chair on exactly the same way that I put them on the table. Okay, so back to the seat. Anyways, when I first saw it, it actually didn't look like it was going to be very soft or anything, so I kind of planned on doing like a DIY type fabric cover type thing for it. And I was going to just kind of incorporate that either into this video or into a follow-up video after the vanity was already made. But with the way that it is, I actually really, really do like it. So I am probably not going to do anything with the chair, but I do want to add like a little DIY personalization to the vanity. So whether it be like lights or I bling it out with some like sparkles or like crystals or something. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it just yet, but if you guys have any suggestions, then please let me know, because I am 100% open to, I don't know, whatever you guys might like to see me DIY. So right here I am going to attempt to put on the movable little arms for the mirror that kind of keep it stable, and I actually did mess up on this part. So the way I have it shown right now was that there is a little crevice that the screws go into that is facing the same way that the mirror is facing. That's incorrect. I do fix it later on in the video, but the way that they're supposed to go is that crevice is supposed to be facing the back of the mirror, not the front. So the front part is actually like a nice smooth and you don't see any of the screws, which I don't know why I didn't catch that at first, but I don't know. I do end up fixing it though, and that's how it was shown right there, isn't how it goes at the end. The part that I am attaching right here is actually what the mirror secures onto. So it screws into those little holes that you can see on the back that I'm not doing anything with right now, but right now I'm just screwing it into the desk part. So again, I don't show it, but I did flip those arms around on the mirror so that way the screws are not going to be shown on the front part. The front is nice and smooth, and the back is what gets attached to the other little piece that I had just shown how to put on there. Also, I apologize. I have no idea why I am being so bad with words right now. Like, they're not descriptive at all, but I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. And if you don't, just leave a comment or something and I'll explain it better, I promise. So with that, the vanity is pretty much done here. Everything is mostly assembled except for the little knob that goes onto the drawer. I don't necessarily love the one that it came with, but I guess I don't hate it either. So it's okay for now, but I might switch it out at a later time. So this is the vanity all set up in the corner of my room, and it is pretty small, which I actually like better, because if it was any bigger, then that would just give me much more incentive to buy more makeup that I, one, can't afford, and two, definitely don't need. So I like the size of it, and I like the amount of storage that it has. And here's a little close-up of what I can keep in the drawer. I actually can fit like most of my palettes in here, plus a few different things. The only things I can't fit are my 2 glow kits that I have over on the side there, but I'll show those in a second. But I have space for my little brush containers. I have some hand sanitizers, a sticker, candles, you know, all the essentials. And over here I have my glow kits like I mentioned before, and I have a couple little more storage containers that hold most of my makeup. They are pretty disorganized looking from an outsider's perspective, but I know where everything is and they are nice and organized to me. I would definitely like to get some cuter looking ways to store makeup. Right now I just use a bunch of Ipsy bags as shown here. Like, this one is my favorite. It's got all of my glitters and my super obnoxious and impractical makeup in it that I rarely use, but I love to use when I have them. And this one right here was like $20 something for just this one single shadow, but it is absolutely freaking beautiful. I love it. Then in this bag here I just have more single shadows. Again, all of these are Ipsy bags that I have just gotten from past months. And they all just hold different things like lipsticks, face masks, foundations, all that fun stuff. And then down here, I just kind of have like more miscellaneous, like random like lashes and weird stuff that I don't really use that often. But with that kind of brings me to the end here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure you leave a like and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love to have each and every one of you here join me with my weird little makeup tutorials or whatever content I feel like putting out. I do definitely plan on adding some more personality to this vanity as time goes on, so stay tuned. Thank you guys again. See you soon.